Oh, wow. Like I said, hope y'all make it. Got 4 inches here.
Still rolling.
The story of hay. But this isn't the end, y'all. This isn't it. Been summoned. Really don't like the looks of it. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, everybody's calling me at the same time. Let's see if I can remember how to drive this thing. All right, y'all. Woo-wee. Today has been another busy day. I haven't recorded any today, but had to go out of town for half a day. Back at it now. Been doing a little prepping for leaving again. Kids and I are leaving, going down to the river. So Lawrence and I are going over to the RVs to do one more thing, and I'm going to feed the calves and run these dogs who have been cooped up for the majority of the day. And then, yeah, that's where we're at. It is, I was just saying, I can tell a marked difference in the humidity this evening. Since we haven't had to be outside working today, of course, it's gone down. Of course. It's still hot. It was still a hot day, but it is a little better, I will say that. And we got 2 inches of rain last night. 2 inches of rain. So, we're refreshed. The ground is refreshed. It's good for growing. Good for growing grass. Who's waiting for supper? Okay, everybody, let's go. Oh, hey, Mr. Bull. Oh, wow. What a big bad dog you are. Come on, Dixie. Oh, help if I pull the brake off. Come on, Dix. Wow, Rocky, that's good, huh? I think so. Oh, yeah. She's a little wet over here. What do the ditches look like? Of course, they've been here all day drying. Oh, wow. Got a little water there, babe. Got a little water. Yeah. Okay, we did what we need to do, and he's getting his tractor, and we're heading home. And the mud is really bad. It's like sticky clay. Okay, y'all, we are so close to being on the road, and I'm very convinced, I was just thinking about it, I'm very convinced that Satan works double time Sunday mornings, trying to get ready for church, and packing up to leave to go on vacation. Yeah. But that's okay, because we're going. We're getting there. He's not going to steal my joy. We are going to get on the road here shortly, and I'm just praying that we all make it in one piece. So the Durango is I can't trust it. It was acting funny yesterday, so I'm driving Austin's 1989 Chevy, and Wesley's taking his 94 Chevy that has been having issues. And we're just going to hope and pray that we get there safely. Let me show you. Okay, this is what we have. This is what we have. We have bikes, we have kayaks, because we got friends going with us, and we need more than 2 kayaks. Now that we have 4, we might as well use them. Yeah, good times, good times. And then we got Austin's truck, loaded. Thank goodness she has an 8-foot bed. Got a new tent on to put Duke in when we have to leave him in the camper, because the other one was just way too small. So, okay, we're almost there. I just told him to be good and not have any big house parties while we were gone. You and the dogs. I told him he should get in the pool, because the pool is like ready to go. That sounds good. It's good.
It's just the air conditioning.
Okay. Like I said, hope y'all make it. Bye, love you. Dick, you get to go. Whoa, that's not my gravel. All right, now he's loading the electric bike. I honestly don't know how he's going to get it in the back, but I'm letting them worry about that. So Lawrence has gone to the RVs to meet the inspector. So that's getting done today. Hopefully no issues there. Shouldn't be. And then I guess next week after the holiday, we will be able to get the ditches. Well, he'll probably get the ditches done this weekend. And then we'll start getting gravel. We'll get gravel. We'll get rock, gravel, and have them open and ready for business by next weekend. Which is good because we've got 2 campers coming in. And I was cutting it really close. But, I believed we could get it done, and we're going to. So, yeah, here we go. No, I don't even know if it's worth mentioning. I know there's always comments about Lawrence not going on vacation with us. That's by choice, y'all. Yes, we have dogs and we have animals, and it would be a pain, but if you asked him, he would say, after he joked about it, he would say he didn't want to go. We've had this conversation a lot lately, so he's very content to be home, and that's just the way it is. So hopefully one day when I have a home of some sort down there, you know, it'll be a lot easier for us all to go, and it'll be more comfortable, and we won't be stuffed in the little camper, and it'll be a lot easier to take dogs and more people. But this is what we're doing for now. You know, we got to do what we got to do. We can only do what we can do. Whatever, all that. All right, y'all. I don't know when this will come out. Probably after the 4th. But happy 4th. It's almost here. Oh my gosh. If you're a woman. Yeah, Allison's like, do not say that. Yeah, chin hair. Good morning. Everybody's hanging out here together. What are y'all doing? Don't you want your breakfast? Look at the bull. The bull's sitting. Y'all. Oh, that's funny. Well, we're back, y'all. We're back. The kids and I and our friend that went with us had a really great 4th of July. Best one I can remember in a really long time. The weather was perfect down there. We had breeze. And then we left yesterday in the middle of the tropical storm Chantal, however you say that, came through. Didn't run into terrible rain. The rain here came more overnight. We got 4 inches here at the farm. Well, at our house anyway. I think it was, the neighbor said he got 4.8. So 4 or 5 inches. The local lake, evidently I'm hearing now, had really significant flooding and some, Lawrence said he heard there was like trees backed up at the bridge. Anyway, so they've had some damage. But of course, top of mind and heart is what happened in Texas. And I was late hearing about it because we were out of town and I just wasn't, you know, on social media and didn't have like local news or news. Anyway, so our hearts, of course, and prayers go up to those families and the victims and those lives that are still being looked for. It's unfathomable. And it just reminds me so much of Helene but all those girls, I don't know, I can't. I cried and I prayed. All right, I gotta feed. This thing is complete. This is a big tub. It is completely full. I don't know where the boys are. That's a little unnerving. They're usually up here waiting. Let's hope they didn't get out. Hope there's not a tree down somewhere. Where's the other? I see it. There they are. They're at the mineral feeder. Come here, boys. Here we come. Here we come. I see a muddy Rip. He is covered in mud. Wow. Looks like he's got war paint on.
Still rolling, but she's back top of the bank.
This is the creek. I mean, Lawrence said it's still rising. So, we'll see. It's not out yet. It's not out of the banks, but it's close. And we do have, we have oats on the river bottom. And we still need to plant our hay on the river bottom. But we gotta spray first, which we were hoping to do this week. I don't know about that. Go so I can get them. Ton of babies out here. It is. It looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8. I just hit my fence. 3.5. Lawrence was luckily able to get the ditches filled in this weekend, so everything's ready to go. Now we just got to get gravel. It'll probably be a couple days before they can get out here with that, with the wetness. Good morning. Yep. Our little bull calves are officially steer calves, which means it's time for them to go down the road. Yep, yep. Yeah. It's wet out here this morning, aren't the boys and girls?
Need to be cutting in. It's gonna rain a week.
The story of hay. It's just hard. It's hard to do hay.
It'll be dry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Look at all of them. They're just hanging out around here. Hey y'all. Everything just feels heavy, doesn't it? It is heavy. Everything is heavy right now. Everything that's going on in the world. Everything that's going on in our country. Everything that's going on in Texas. And we have things going on right down the road. We have flooding here. I'm not aware of any lost lives. It's just really sad to see people's property, boat docks, I think some homes floating away in our local lake, really big lake, Hyco Lake. And I know there was flooding a couple counties down, and I'm just sitting here. I've been sitting here doing work for a couple hours, and then I just, I was writing an email to my email list. So if you're on that list, you got that today. Because I needed to take care of some business. I needed to take care of some things for my business, but I couldn't not address what's going on with the floods and with this, people suffering. And I was just reading something on Instagram. I got on there for a minute, and it was a wonderful post. I just reshared it in my stories, and basically it was somebody saying how they were very tempted to believe the lie that God wasn't there, God's not here, he wasn't there. You know, how can that angel in question, how can a good God let bad things happen? But as the author was stating, and as I truly believe, I do believe Jesus was there. I believe he was with those girls. I believe he was holding them. I believe he carried them. I believe he gave them peace in their final moments. I believe that. But, you know, we live in a fallen world. I'm not going to sit here and preach at you. We live in a fallen world. And from the very beginning, when sin entered the world has not been what it's supposed to be. But this isn't the end, y'all. This isn't it. This is, thank God, this isn't it. This isn't it. And that's why we have to just keep living with the end in mind. And I do believe that I believe what the Bible says, that Jesus is coming back and there will be a new heaven and a new earth, and there will be no more pain, and there will be no more tears, there will be no more suffering, there will be no more floods or hurricanes or tornadoes or natural disasters or fire or sickness or disease. There won't be one day. But for now, this is where we're at. But we're not alone. We're never alone. We're not alone in it, y'all. We're not alone in it. Sometimes it can really feel like we're alone in it, but we're not alone in it. And I just pray, I pray peace and comfort for those families, for everyone affected out there and anywhere else, anybody that's experiencing loss right now. And anyway, I pray that you feel God's peace. It's a peace that truly surpasses all understanding. And I pray that, they and you reach for him and go to him. So that's that. I wanted to say more about that. I got cut off this morning, and then it was first on my heart and mind right now. I'm going to go see what's going on. Like I said, I've been in here a couple hours. I did just send out a big email. I'm doing some changes. I'm making some changes out of necessity. Necessity breeds change sometimes. So my online store, thisfarmlifeshop.com, pretty much 98% of it, 99% of it has been deeply discounted. I am not going out of business. That's not my goal. I love having a store. I love being able to offer products, but I got way in over my head. I'm not afraid to admit that. And I have too much inventory, way too much inventory. And so I've slashed things. I'm taking some huge losses, but I need to get it out. I got to make some changes. So my loss is your gain. Consider it Christmas in July. Stock up. All sales are final. I cannot guarantee if or what will be restocked at this point. The ICU God merchandise is not discounted. The hurricane relief, the coffee, the seasonings, those consumables are not discounted. But pretty much everything else in the store, including this hat. This is the OG hat. If you've been around for the whole time, this is the very first hat I made, and I put it on this morning, and I still like it. So anyway, all that's on there. Get your Christmas shopping done. Help a girl out. No, if there's anything, I truly would be honored if you, if there's anything in there that you like, and maybe you've been eyeing, including bags. All my bags are on sale, majorly on sale, okay? We're talking about majorly, like less than what I paid for them on sale. So that's that. Help spread the word if you don't mind. No, I mean, I don't know. You don't have to do that. But just, anyway, just know that it's there, okay? 6.5 minutes. I'm sorry. I guess I had a few things to say. Let's go see what's going on. Oh my gosh. It's time to cook supper. I have a pound of hamburger thawed out. What will I do with it? We'll see. I've been summoned, and I really don't like the looks of this. I guess this is going to be the week that we unload the hay. But the conveyor belt is obviously requiring some repair, which is shocker. This is my shocked face. What are you working on with it?
See it right there?
See, oh, yeah.
But that's got to be pushed down straight and put a piece on it, round it back.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Yeah, why are you staying here?
Oh, yeah, famous last words. While you're here, oh no, this doesn't look good. They're not as heavy as they used to be?
They're heavier.
Oh, they're heavier.
Put your phone down.
Come here, Dixie, get out of the way. I can just tell you right now, this is not going to be fun. I can already tell, this is not going to be a fun project. I do not believe. What could possibly go wrong. Not near it. You keep saying it wrong. See that? Now you got that lined up. You're just going to weld it back?
Huh?
You're going to weld that back together?
I'm going to put a piece on.
Oh.
This to have an adjustment on. This pipe slid in this pipe.
Oh, Sam's is here. Hold that down. Okay, y'all, we're back in the kitchen. I made a decision about what to do with my hamburger, and I'm using my friend Jana's recipe card here. This was one of my favorites. I remembered. I haven't made it in a while. Ground beef tortellini. And so I throwed these tortellini shells, 5 cheese tortellini shells, on my Sam's order for today. They come like 2 packs of them. So I've put the other half in the freezer. They freeze fine. So there's that. And we got the hamburger cooking. We got we got onion powder. We got garlic powder. We got Italian seasoning. Sometimes I put my seasonings in before I brown it, and sometimes I do it a lot. Most of the time I do it after, but she said to do it in the beginning, so I'm just trusting the process here. Okay, I drained that. I'm adding in a can of pasta sauce, your choice, whatever. I buy something different every time I go, whatever's cheapest. Now, what I think is possibly the secret ingredient here, y'all, is some whipping cream, okay? Whipping cream. Add the whipping cream. 3/4 cup, or you can just pour like I did. Don't measure. I really should have done this in a bigger skillet. What was I thinking? And she suggests just putting the tortellini in here and adding water to this and letting it cook that way. Well, because I have started with this very small skillet for such a big job, I'm going to cook my tortellini in here. Ow, that's hot. And then I'm just going to like top it with this. Whatever, y'all. Just do what works for you. I have done nothing but make an absolute mess. I decided to just go ahead and dump all the sauce in here. So we got this kind of like a 1 pot meal instead of a 1 skillet meal. So that's what we're gonna do, and I think it's gonna be okay. Oh, and in a perfect world, you would have shredded cheese, shredded, not cheddar, no. What are we doing? Shredded, grated, but ideal and perfect don't exist around here, so we're just gonna top it with a little of this, and that's what we're doing. Might even get real fancy and make some garlic toast like Mom used to do, and that was like on the really special nights. Okay, supper was, I thought it was very good. The guys ate it all, so I'm assuming they thought it was okay. I did feel bad though, because Lawrence came in to eat, and it was really, really hot out here earlier when the sun was still up, and he didn't have one like iota, yeah, of dry, okay, everybody's calling me at the same time, of dryness on him at all. And I was like, I have a hot meal for you. I'm so sorry. It's hard. Do you name me Daddy? Are you sure? Wesley's under his truck. Lawrence is on this thing, and there's only one of me. So, let me go see what Lawrence needs. Anyway, we did have a salad. It's just so hard to figure out what to cook in the summer, unless we just eat BLTs every single night, which I would actually be okay with that. Got you whistling for me and Wesley calling me at the same time. He's under his truck.
Give me this chipping hammer in this thing.
Chipping hammer. And what, the bucket?
Hand me that well, it's a welding rod right there. Throw that block back over yonder.
Okay. So that's what he did, y'all. The angle iron up under it because it was so rusty you couldn't. He throwed stuff at it. Throw stuff at it to what?
It's so rusty.
Yeah, you
couldn't
just
weld it.
can't. Okay. He's one hot, tired, back aching man. He's going to let this down with the tractor, and I'm supposed to make sure that it sets on the track. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. What? Let's see if I can remember how to drive this thing. Alright, look out, little doggies. Look out, little doggies. I don't know if I can get around Wesley's truck. Made it. Look at there. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty. Farm sunsets and river sunsets. They're both pretty in their own way. He just replaced the oxygen sensor. By the time he gets done with his truck, he's going to have replaced every single thing on it. But anyway.